Hey guys, Guggen here. We are stuck in a jail cell. This is a Dishonored walkthrough on how to get clean hands and ghost for every mission in Dishonored, and how to get that done as quickly and easily as possible. Actually, there's probably quicker and easier ones. Start out, grab a key. I'm not really going to go into story too much, because you should already know it. Well, okay, you shouldn't, but you should really play the story. Let's see here. And I got... You start out with no abilities in this first playthrough, first mission, and the idea is to make your way through. You will get abilities for later ones, which is going to make things a whole lot easier, but you have to rely on your eyes, you have to rely on actually more traditional stealth to get through on here for the first mission.
Attention, the solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews.
So you sneak out.
By an officer of
You're gonna want to choke this guy out.
Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance.
And then generally you'll want to go in here and stick him on a bed or something similar. If there's too many rats in the area, they can eat an unconscious bot. Oops. Oh, he's still unconscious. I thought I killed him. And also that if you drop him off a height or hit him against a wall too hard, you can actually kill him on accident.
Seen any more big rat swarms?
Patience is a virtue, and you're going to want to wait and wait and wait until you get a clear option to get through. On PC, F5 is a quick save and allows you to basically avoid having to restart the whole mission. So F5 is a good thing. You'll hit it right before pretty much any encounter. Also, picking up and carrying a person will actually automatically loot anything on their bodies.
The personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitary.
By hitting F5 between each encounter, you can actually prevent yourself from having to redo it. Well, you'll still have to redo them, but...
That's just ridiculous.
So that's two guys down.
What a bunch of crap.
Later on, you'll get abilities that'll let you move a lot faster. Specifically, charm, what are they called? Bone charms? That will, one of them specifically has the ability to move faster while carrying things. Another one, you can move faster while stealthed. So overall, you do quite well with it. Another one will make it so that you don't make as much noise when you're walking around, which makes it less likely to be detected. Alright, so first room is cleared. Hit F5 to save. If you take fall damage or anything like that, then you can use these red elixirs. And you can eat food randomly. I do recommend picking up coin. You're going to pick up a lot more coin than you're going to need for a stealth clean hands run. So there's no need to pick up everything. I think on average I pick up like half or less of all the coinage available. First mission, using this keyhole is very handy.
Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to
It allows you to see what's on the other side. Later on, you'll get an ability to see through walls, which will effectively do the same thing, but a lot more effectively. Yeah, close enough. Leaving someone on the ground doesn't guarantee they're going to get eaten. It just increases the odds if there's a lot of rats in the area. You can lean around corners. Depending on how you got your movements set up, it'll be different keys. Probably aren't using the same one as me. If there's something that I can loot and it's in a safe spot, but I need to catch someone real quick, like this guy, before he goes out somewhere visible, I will usually prioritize getting him, and then I'll come back for the item in question.
Maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
Even if you don't see anyone, I still recommend saving right before you go into a room, just in case, because there's been many occasions where I've actually ended up finding out that there was somebody there that I didn't see. I do not believe audiographs will alert people.
Again. Though he's taken more punishment than the 2 men we brought in for interrogation. When he wakes, we'll start.
As for safes, you can look up combinations. That's what I usually do, but in general, there's usually a clue in the room or somewhere nearby. This one here, they just give you because you're going to need this item here shortly. This is the one time you use a lethal type explosive. You're not going to be able to catch up to this guy, so. In here, you have a couple of options.
You lazy slug. Did you patrol the yard?
I would save before you try anything.
Sorry, not yet. I was gonna report that boiler leak from yesterday.
Forget it. Just do your rounds. A report's trouble for both of us.
I'm moving.
And then he's got his back to you.
The solitary wing is off limits
And you can make your way over here.
unless accompanied by an officer of the watch.
This guy's got his back to you as well.
You always
In advance, with 1 week's notice.
No, stupid goddamn dumbass.
And you're clear of the room.
Execution is tomorrow, right?
Yeah, but everything has to be set up today.
In this case, we got 3 guys here, here, and in the next room.
Everyone did?
Ideally, we want to take all of them out because they're going to become a problem later if we do not. Go through this window, choke this guy out. Grab the items if needed.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted.
There's another guy here, but he is facing us, so do not try to go in there with him facing this way. Drop him down. Then we got the one guy left outside. Once you figure out where he's at, and sneak up behind him and get rid of him too.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance unless accompanied by an officer of the watch.
Alright, so this area is the probably the more irritating one to deal with. It's the one I fail the most because it took me a while to figure out what was actually killing a guy. Throw him there. This guy wanders over, and you'll want to get over here and just hop up every now and then and see if he's still there. Once he turns around. So what I've done in the past is I've left him over here, I've left him in the bin, left him all over the place, and he's died in most places. So I actually bring him down here, drop him here. You want to pull the lever. That's going to slow anyone who wants to chase you down quite a bit, because I'll have to reopen it. Plant your bomb, hide in here, and you're going to go straight out the door and off the cliff. Once you're down here, you're going straight into the sewer entrance. You won't have to worry about enemies for quite a while in here, not till near the end of the sewers. So if you want to stand up, you can.
use some kind of explosive to blast his way out. Doesn't happen by accident. You think he had help?
You will have to deal with rats, though.
Watch for booby traps.
Well, these enemies don't count, but you will have to deal with this swarm of rats, which will be coming around the corner to eat that body. Just run right past them. If you're hurt, plenty of food laying around to eat. I do not know if these guys above can detect you or not,
Carts headed to the flooded district?
Yeah, but screw that. That's too far.
but I always assume they can.
No,
Doesn't the elixir prevent it?
maybe. Either way, let's just dump him down there. At the rat.
I don't even see them, so maybe they can't. You're going to want to wait for the rats to completely consume that body. Then you're going to take the corpse, throw it down there, and that's going to attract the rats over there. And with a little luck, they'll leave you alone while you open the door. Not luck. Technically they should, but if you drop the body too close, or if you don't wait for them to finish the one, they can come back and attack you directly.
The murder of our fair empress and the disappearance of Lady Emily, heir to the throne, has temporarily escaped state custody. Any evidence as to his whereabouts must be delivered to the City Watch at once.
So there's a trap here on the right. You can avoid the trap just by going up and over. And then to make it a little easier on yourself, you can disable the trap on your way out. Then you don't have to worry about it. You can trip the trip line. Grab your gear. So you got a few items that you've got to work with. You've got regular crossbow bolts, and you've got the sleep darts. Sleep darts are going to be your main one for using on humans. So for now, I would put that on 1. The crossbow bolts are actually useful mostly for rats. You can take out larger, like the swarms, at a distance and quietly with it. So I'd put it like on 5 or 6. And I would remove, even though the incendiary crossbow bolt can do the same, it's also quite loud, but so I would remove it and select it manually if you believe you need it. There's another trap. Disable it and just keep going. Here we have a safe. The combination for such is back here, 451. That's going to give us just a couple of items here. Nothing like game breaking or game making or anything like that.
He won't get past.
And this is where enemies start again.
Do you know who we're hunting here? Don't try to take him out alone.
But what if no one from the squad is around?
Then try to make a lot of noise when you die.
There's only one enemy we're going to interact with at all here.
Bastard.
That guy's going to stop, and as soon as he starts walking again, you can hop down here. If you want to be completely safe, well, I guess you can't. So I'd leave him down here in the corner where he's not going to get attacked.
About that dice game? Another night, another patrol with you.
And we are going to leave everyone else alone here. So we're going to sneak up here, get behind this board.
Stay alert, you worms.
We're waiting for this guy to get over here so he doesn't see us when we get on these pipes.
Bastard. Vermin.
There he is.
Ha! You little bastard.
And now we are mostly home free. We've got one last enemy we have to avoid. And it's this guy right here. We need him facing away. That works. If he faces this way, you'll have to wait for him to face away. And we're just going to make our way over here. And nobody saw us. And from here, we can run. There's nothing left. And here be Samuel.
And I work with some good people who want very much to meet you. When they said you'd come out here, I could still hardly believe it. I'll take you to meet them. Just down the river from here.
And there's the results. Don't kill anyone, ghost, and were a couple of bodies found, but nothing major. As you can see on the coinage, we found less than half of what was in the mission. Some of that was probably because we did not pickpocket enemies all that much. I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any other tips or hints, please leave them in the comments below. And that's all I got for you today. Guggen out.